Who would have thought you could be on a boat ride like this in a landlocked country in Mongolia?
We did washing earlier today, like hours and hours ago.
Look at this.
And it's so cold.
We are drinking vodka and Sprite because
The vodka is getting rougher and rougher the deeper we get into Mongolia.
it's much more better this way. Doctor! Doctor!
Hey.
Oh, she's in! She's gone in! Oh, she's clapping like a seal. We are not far away at all to the biggest reason we came to Mongolia.
Good morning. As you can hear, it is raining and it has been raining all night and all morning, and we are stuck in our tent. We don't actually have like a shelter to use, so we only have the tent and the car. So we're either in the car or in the tent. But it hasn't started raining since we've like all night, so we've just stayed in here. 10 o'clock now. So we've just been hanging out. We're a bit hungry. I don't know what this day's meant to bring us, but hopefully it stops in the next hour and then we can explore. What are your thoughts?
It hasn't stopped raining. It's nearly 1 p.m. I had a look outside the camp, or outside the tent to the camp before, and literally everyone is still in their tents. There's no one on the lake. You can hire a boat and you can have boat rides here. There's no one doing that. I'm not sure how long this rain is going to stick around. Until it leaves, we are in the tent watching Netflix.
But, I mean, we could go out in the rain, but we're restricted to clothes, so we can't have wet clothes because we have nothing else to wear, and we're about to go on a 4-day horse track in the potential rain. So we need
I don't really feel like getting wet.
Yeah.
But on a silver lining, the poncho we bought yesterday makes for an amazing pillow. Okay, true crime documentary has been watched. CJ has gone for a run. And now it's time to watch her jump in the lake. The lake is very cold. I will not be jumping in the lake. If you've been following our channel for a while, you'll know that CJ is not opposed to jumping in cold water at random places. So this is no exception. You ready for this?
No.
It's cold down here.
It's cold down here.
What's your game plan?
Well, I can't even run in because there's rocks. So it's going to be a slow process getting in.
You got this. Our nearly 5,000 subscribers support you.
Thanks, guys.
Let's do it. CJ, CJ, CJ. Shoes. Just don't lose them. Oh, she's opted for no shoes. No, shoes are going back on. She's unsure of herself. Oh, she's bailed. She's bailed. You've bailed. She's given up, folks. She's doing her best to build it up, guys. Attempt number 2. We're all wondering at home how deep you're gonna go. She's looking strong. It's cold. She's making noises. Oh, she's in! She's gone in! Oh, she's clapping like a seal. Oh, she's under! She's going under, folks!
It reminds me of the lake in Finland.
I don't know if you can hear her, but CJ just said it reminds her of the frozen lake dip we did in Finland. If you haven't seen that video, go and watch it. If that is any indication of how cold it is, that lake was very, very cold. We both jumped in that one, but I will not be going in this one. But well done, babe. Good job. So tell us, Miss CJ, what was it like?
It was freezing to start with. It actually felt like getting in the ice lake in Finland. But then once you were in, I don't know, your body starts to adapt.
How cold do you think it would be?
Very low degrees, maybe like 5 degrees.
Do you think it was worth it?
Yes, absolutely.
Would you do it again?
I did. I got back in the second time.
Would you recommend it?
Absolutely.
You heard it here first, folks. Get in there on Lake Hoshgol, Lake, whatever it's called. Hoshgol Lake. So as you guys know, we are in Lake Hoshgol here in Mongolia in the north. This is the largest lake here in Mongolia, the second freshest lake in the world, and we're about to go on a boat ride on the lake. Because the lake is so large, the locals here have taken advantage of that, bought some boats here and started charging for boat rides. Very, very clever. Coming from Australia, an island, a very, very big island, 6th largest country in the world, I might add. We've been on thousands of boats throughout our lifetime. So this is not going to be any different, but we're doing it to show you guys of what you can do here in Mongolia, and especially in the north in the lake. So don't think when you come to Mongolia you're never going to see water, because that is simply not the case.
And also there's apparently an island that we're going to go to.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, pretty sure there's an island in the middle. So
but yeah, look at the boats.
Look at the butts.
Who would have thunk it, getting ready for a boat ride in Mongolia?
Oh, this is very large. I mean, I'd slide right out of this, but at least it's a floating device.
A few moments later.
Who would have thought you could be on a boat ride like this in a landlocked country in Mongolia?
Ah! Woo!
Okay, we have arrived at an island.
We have arrived on the island. I cannot believe that this is an island in this lake. It's stunning, and the water is so clear. Pity it's so cold, because it'd be really nice to go swimming. And we're out of breath because we just climbed upstairs.
Look how clear that water is, guys.
If you're coming to Mongolia, visiting Lake Hoshgol is something that you can come and do. And it's actually really worth it. You can stay in gers or you can camp, and you can also get on a boat. It was 30,000 Turk each, and it brings you to this island, and you can just come up here and explore it and look at the stunning waters, because it is absolutely beautiful here. Just to clarify, we're not on the island. We're actually still on the mainland. The island is back that way, over there in the distance. Thought we were going to an island. We were incorrect, but still nice.
A few moments later.
And just like that, we're off again.
All right, guys, that is just one of many activities that you can do here in the north of Mongolia. Tomorrow is the big day. We have to drive 270 kilometers along bad, bumpy roads further north Mongolia to get to the Satan people and where we're going to stay, and then rent our horses.
Yes, so we go to camp area. And then we get on our horses and we ride horses for 2 days, and then we come back.
Yep. Cannot wait for this.
No way, yes. We are off to get some firewood. You're actually not allowed to have fires here. It's restricted. But we went and asked the park rangers if we can have a fire to keep cold. To keep cold. To keep warm, because it's really cold here in the nighttime, and he said yes, we can have a fire for that reason. But if you're coming here, do not have fires. You will probably get fined or in trouble. Ask permission. If it's freezing, ask your guide, because they know best. How nice is it in here? I think you can actually camp in here as well. There's like little picnic tables, super peaceful. firewood, but at least we'll get the fire started. I don't know if there's many logs in here, to be honest. Why are you stacking it up so high, man?
So the warmth stays in with us instead of disappears when the wind comes. It'll reflect off the rock. Okay, we are very cold, as you can see, and I'm not exaggerating of how cold I am, unlike some may disagree with me. Booya. Anyway, we are drinking vodka and Sprite because
the vodka is getting rougher and rougher the deeper we get into Mongolia.
It's much more better this way. I think it's very cold. It's colder tonight than it was last night, actually. We're getting dinner prepared. I cannot wait to put some warm food in my belly. We have made an sensational fire. Well, a lot.
Collected the wood.
We've collected the wood. We've put a stone backdrop so the heat will reflect off the stones. Anyway, we'll show you that later. But anyway, what's it called? Dokdoi! It's much more better this way. Yeah, you agree?
Yeah.
A little bit. Hey guys, we have the fire going and it's beaming.
Probably the best fire that we together have built. You started the fire, I built the back wall, and I feel like the back wall is like a crucial part to that.
Yeah, Scott created a stone wall. Like a half stone wall because it's so cold here. It's just keeping the heat in, which is a great idea. But yeah, look at it. And what you see here, the steam coming off.
You see it?
Yeah. We did washing earlier today, like hours and hours ago.
Look at this.
And it's so cold that they haven't been drying. And then I thought I'd get them out and put them in front of the fire to try and get all the moisture out of them. And we also got some marshmallows we've been roasting. Perfect. We are going to continue drying our saturated clothes, eat marshmallows, maybe take some photos, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good morning, guys. It is a very good morning. As you can see behind me, it is blue skies, which is fantastic because we've had a few days of rain. And also we start our horse track tomorrow. But this morning is going to be a very big day in the car. We had an amazing fire last night, and then it was that hot because of the stone wall that I built. It's still smoking. It was nice and warm last night. But right now though, we've got breakfast on the go and we need to leave soon. Probably about in the next hour and a half we'll leave and start making our 270 kilometer journey today. I'm not sure what it's going to entail. I'm not sure how bad the roads are, but I guess we'll find out. Once again, packing up and leaving no trace. This has been our, how many homes?
We are at day
18. It's actually losing track now. But like I said this morning, the day is absolutely fantastic and we are just about ready to go for our long ride ahead of us.
It's gonna be a long day. We have snacks, we have pickles, we have peanut butter. Oh, peanut butter pickles.
Yuck.
Good. I discovered dill pickles with a couple of drops of soy sauce. Like you bite it, a couple of drops. Oh, it's like sushi when you don't have sushi.
I can absolutely tell you that that is a lie.
No, it's not a lie.
It's disgusting.
It's delicious.
It's gross.
It's delicious.
A few moments later.
We are on the road again. It's gonna be a long day. But let's be real. Snacking has been ridiculous on this trip. We do not usually snack this much, ever. But it's those 6 to 9 hour days sitting in the back of a car having thrown around like a sardine. So There's only so much Sudoku you can do, so you snack instead. Podcast listening, yeah, music listening, audiobook listening.
Drop a comment down below of what podcast or audio book you are listening to, because I've recently purchased an Audible subscription and I would love some more recommendations.
Let me know if there's any red-handed fans out there, because I love a true crime podcast. So we have just stopped for a break and a snack. We've been travelling for 5-6 hours so far, but it's about 30 kilometers to the last village, and then after the village another 70 kilometers until we hit our starting point. And then tomorrow morning is when we get on the horses and start our trek to the reindeer people. But it's been such a bumpy road, but now I think we have a little bit smoother, so we should get there a little faster than the 6 hours.
What's that?
Peanut butter and carrot. It's good combo. It's the first time I've had it. How big is this though?
Alright guys, we have made it to the little village, and it's also the protected areas of the Sayan ecoregion, which is really interesting. It means we are not far away at all to the biggest reason we came to Mongolia. Alright guys, so a little bit of updated information for you, and it changed literally last week, so we've been told. To enter the prohibited or protected areas, which is what we need to do, where we need to go, it's 20,000 tugrik each per person. Make sure you calculate that in your budget. We did not, but luckily we got extra cash out to justify the cost. If we didn't, we would be in some trouble. So luckily we did. 20,000 tugrik per person. We have arrived after 10.5 hours of driving today. It has been a huge day. We have arrived at a place called Tsagaan Nuur, and I put the spelling of it here because what we've noticed is that the Mongolian words, the letters don't actually match the pronunciation. Could just be the English or the Australian in us, but that's what we're finding. Big lake behind us. CJ is cooking dinner. The tent is up and ready to go. And this is actually where we are going to be starting our 4-day horse trek. And we are excited. CJ, excited? I'm excited. We're going to pack up in the morning and we're going to head out at around 10 a.m. So we've got to go through all of our stuff now after we've had dinner and figure out what we're going to take for the 4 days, because we're basically camping while horse trekking. So you trek for 40 kilometers for the first day, and then you camp. Then the second day you trek another 40 kilometers, and then that is to the reindeer people, the Sayan people, and then you stay there the night, and then you reverse it, and then you do it all again and make your way back here. So there will be 3 nights of camping, cooking your own food, and during the day trekking on horseback, which is absolutely incredible. Like I said, you guys know this is the main reason we came to Mongolia, and it is all happening tomorrow. Cannot wait. One really interesting thing that we have learnt while being in Mongolia is this here. So what you're looking at is dry dung, dry poo from cow, yak, whatever is around really. And when it dries, it becomes really crusty. And what the locals do when there's lots and lots of insects and lots of bugs is they actually set it alight, but they don't light it on fire until it's like at a blaze. They just use the smoke, and the smoke is a natural insect deterrent. And it works really well. The smell, no real smell. So right now, there's lots and lots of flies here. So we have one dung pile steaming away there and another dung pile steaming away over there, and CJ's cooking in the middle. So yeah, really interesting. All right guys, we are ready and off to bed. We still have a lot to organize in the morning, getting ready for the horse trek, It's going to be absolutely amazing. We still need to figure out what clothes we're taking. And the other day we went to the shops and purchased a whole bunch of food. So we've got to figure out and sort through what food we're taking as well, and then how to pack all of that on our pack horse. So it's going to be good, but we'll see you guys in the morning.
Tomorrow, I know we're going to wake up so sore and we have to get back on that horse. And I feel like the first hour is just going to be pain.
We are literally living the term, just get back on the horse. Day 2 of the horse track here in Mongolia. And let's see what today brings. Pull it more. You're just playing with it.